What is a public record? In this video, we'll talk about the characteristics of a public record as defined by the Virginia Public Records Act. The Virginia Public Records Act defines a public record as recorded information that documents a transaction or activity by or with any public officer, agency, or employee of an agency. Regardless of physical form or characteristic, the recorded information is a public record if it is produced, collected, received, or retained in pursuance of law or in connection with the transaction of public business. The medium upon which such information is recorded has no bearing on the determination of whether the recording is a public record. Let's look at what that definition really means. Any documents that you receive in the course of business are public records. The documents that you work from, take action upon, or modify are evidence of your work as a government employee. We create public records in many formats: by printing out information on paper, writing an email, entering data into a system, and microfilming paper and disposing of the original. The Public Records Act defines a record by the content of the information. The medium has no bearing on the determination. Public records are not necessarily open to public disclosure. Records you create that are not publicly available, such as those protected by the Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act, HIPAA, the Family Educational Rights and Privacy Act, FERPA, or records that are restricted under the Freedom of Information Act, FOIA, are still public records. You must manage, maintain, and destroy those records at the end of their retention period. So what isn't a public record? Printed reference materials such as handouts from conferences or brochures you receive from vendors are not records because you did not create or solicit them for business purposes. Forms and stationery don't become records until you add information to them. When you update a publication, keep one copy according to GS-19 or GS-101 and destroy all other copies. Remember, there is only one record. All other copies of a document are just that, copies. This concludes our overview of public records. If you have any questions, contact your records analyst.